What happens when a chess piece just decides to sit out? Welcome to I'll Sit This One Out, a hilarious yet deeply instructive chess puzzle brought to life through animation, personality, and pure chaos. In this video, your favorite chess pieces aren't just pieces, they're dramatic, sarcastic, and occasionally very lazy characters. Watch as a knight casually steps out of the action, only for everything else to explode tactically in white's favor.
You know what? I'm done being useful. I'm taking a personal day.
A personal day? In the middle of a tactical battle?
Exactly. It's called strategic absence. Look it up. The corner life. No pressure, no forks, just vibes.
Honestly, bold. You're like a knight who quit chess mid-game.
Is he even playing anymore?
Well, if he's not playing, I sure am. That queen on f3 looks tasty.
Yes, chase her. Make her uncomfortable.
Boom. I'm on e4, attacking the queen. Fear me.
Oh wow. A bishop walked up to me. Should I clap?
Buddy, you just stepped into the spotlight, and not the good kind.
Guys, why do I feel suddenly targeted?
Because you're about to be unemployed, darling.
Wait, HR didn't approve this. I regret everything.
He takes knight on f6, and just like that, benefits revoked.
Oh, hello. Bishop on e4. You're in my line now.
Wait, that diagonal wasn't there a second ago.
Let's see. Pawns on g5, h6, c6, f7. Oh, and that rook on d8. I'm spoiled for choice.
Hey, why am I on your list?
Sweetie, everyone's on my list.
I suddenly feel very exposed. Same here. Would I be the next? Is it hot in here, or is it just that queen?
See? I told you guys. I sit this one out, and chaos happens.
Best teammate ever. Does nothing. Wins everything.
It's called advanced strategy. You wouldn't understand.
This is spiraling. Why is everything under attack?
Because your position is falling apart, dear king. I'm just the messenger.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win, with one knight taking a vacation.
Let's dive into the puzzle titled, I'll Sit This One Out, published on April 9, 2026 on chess.com. This is a beautifully instructive position that highlights the power of quiet moves and the idea of temporarily sitting out with a piece to let tactics unfold naturally. White to move is already in a promising position, but the challenge lies in finding a move that doesn't immediately strike, yet sets up a decisive sequence. This is a classic example of restraint in chess, knowing when not to act aggressively right away. As we go through the solution, I want you to pay close attention to how coordination and latent threats outweigh immediate action. We begin with the very subtle and somewhat surprising knight move. The knight on f2 retreats all the way back to h1. Now, at first glance, this might look like a passive, awkward move. After all, we're moving a developed piece back to the rim. But this is where the title comes into play. I'll sit this one out. The knight is stepping aside, vacating the f2 square and removing itself from potential tactical complications. More importantly, it avoids being a target and allows other pieces, especially the queen and bishops, to take center stage. This move also subtly prepares for future ideas, such as rerouting the knight or clearing lines for other pieces. Strong players recognize that sometimes the best move is not an aggressive one, but one that improves coordination and avoids interference. As now the defender of e4 square, the knight has moved. Black responds with a seemingly active move. The bishop from f5 moves to e4, directly attacking the white queen on f3. This looks logical. Black is developing with tempo and forcing a response. However, this turns out to be a mistake. The bishop on e4 becomes overextended and, crucially, steps into a tactical net. It's a common pitfall. When you chase activity without considering the opponent's latent threats, you can end up walking into trouble. Here, Black is trying to seize the initiative, but in doing so, overlooks the tactical vulnerabilities in their own position, particularly around their knight and king side structure. White now responds with precision and purpose. The queen from f3 captures the knight on f6. This is a powerful move that accomplishes multiple objectives at once. First, it removes a key defender from black's position. Second, it places the queen on an incredibly active square, f6, where it simultaneously targets multiple weaknesses. Additionally, the white bishop on g2 now lines up against the bishop on e4, increasing the pressure. Notice how everything comes together. The earlier knight retreat to h1 ensured that the f2 square was cleared and no pieces were obstructing this tactical sequence. This is the essence of the puzzle. The knight sat out, allowing the queen and bishops to dominate. At this point, white has a clearly winning position, with multiple threats and superior coordination, while black's pieces are disorganized and vulnerable.
What would you have played in this position? Did the knight's vacation surprise you? Like, comment, and subscribe. For more animated chess puzzles, funny chess videos, and strategy breakdowns, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.